Hello everyone, welcome back. Today I am starting the topic which is very important for the competitions, and it is a permutation. Permutation is the topic that which you cannot buttify the formulas and you can do it. It is a logical topic. So that means you need to understand everything. Means the concept is clear that you can do any question. You need to understand, you need to think of when you are doing the questions of the permutation. It is a topic of permutation and combination, but I am taking separately that you can understand very easily. So I started with the permutation. Whatever I am telling you in this video, that is the basic concept, and it's important for your doing questions. Means if you can understand the question, so you need to go through these points. Let's permutation. Two steps. First is the selection and then arrangement. Topic is permutation and combination. I started with the permutation. How to do? I wrote it in a way that you can understand very easily. That is the selection and that is the arrangement. There are two types of permutation. One is the linear permutation and circular permutation. Linear and circular itself you can understand what is the meaning. Linear means in a row, arranged in a row, and circular means arranged in a circle. Next is the most important points. The number of permutations of n distinct things taken are at a time when repetition is not allowed. Then the permutation will be NPR. Now the opposite of that, the number of permutations of n distinct things taken are at a time when repetition is allowed. That means the permutation will be and the arrangement will be n to the power r. Make a note. Now the next topic is fundamental principle of counting. That is the most important topic. There are two types here also, the multiplication and the addition. We are doing only permutation, remember that. Multiplication means, I wrote it, if an operation can be performed in m ways and another operation can be performed in n ways, then the total ways will be m into n. We will take examples later. Addition. If an operation can be performed in m ways and another operation which is, I underline that, independent, means it is not depends on the first operation what you are doing, of the first operation can be performed in n ways, then the total number of ways are m plus n. So what is the most different point? That is the independence. In addition, when you are seeing that first operation and the second operations have no relation, then we use the addition. Understood? Make a note. Now, these are some formulas. NPR. P means permutation, N means total number, R means what you need to find out. That is n factorial by n minus r factorial. Factorial ke both, they are the signs of the factorial. This is one and this is the other. You should not confuse in between, because sometimes they rotate this sign and sometimes they write this sign. Factorial means when you decrease, like if I am writing 10 factorial, that means you need to subtract 1 from the number, like this, 10 into 10 minus 1, 9, 9 minus 1, 8. If you want to stop there, put the factorial sign. Understood? Now, this is the factorial one. Other formula will be NPR is equal to NPR minus 1 into n minus r plus 1. We don't use much. NPR is equal to n minus 1 PR minus 1 into n. That is also important. These two are most important. Now, permutation is a logical topic. So we need to use our mind and we need to think very practically to solve that questions. Fine? Let's start the questions. First question is NP4 is equal to 1680. Find N. How to find out this N value very easily? I am explaining you. First, take the prime factorization of 1680. But before that, I will check it with the LHS. It become N factorial by N minus 4 factorial. If I will open it, what you will get? N minus 1, N minus 2, N minus 3 and N minus 4 factorial. I will stop it because the denominator was N minus 4 factorial. Fine. I will cancel this part. I am remaining with this one. It is like a consecutive numbers. Correct? It is like a consecutive numbers. Now, I am taking this 1680. If you will take it LCM and find out their values, it become 8 into 7 into 6 into 5. If you multiply, you will get 1680. So, what is the N ka value? N ka value will be 8, means the largest consecutive integer. The largest number you can say. And that become our answer. Now the question number 2 is 12PR is equal to 1320. Now N is given here. We need to find out R. R means what are the values from N we can take it. That means here it means the roots. How many values, how many factors you have. So I will write it like this. 12PR is equal to 1320 means 11 into 12 into 10. Perfect. Now, how many values I am getting? 3 values. That means R is equal to 3. Done. Find the number of 4-letter word that can be formed using the letter of the word equation. How many of these words begin with E? This is the first one. How many end with N? How many begin with E and end with N? If we see the question, in permutation and combination, the questions will be big, but the answer will be very small. But we need to understand everything. Every word we need to understand. Find the number of 4-letter word. See here. I am writing equation. EQUATION. Fine. I need to write the 4-letter word means I am making block to explain you because you will understand easily. 4-letter word. 1, 2, 3, 4. Count how many total letters in equation has. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. That means I need to choose 4 letters from 8 letters and arrange it. Fine. Now, I can take any, E means it can come in any block. Similarly, any of the letter come in any of the block in any ways. That means it is like the NPR means when repetition you are not allowed, so it become a 8P4. Understood? Now it become 8 factorial by 8 minus 4 factorial. That become 8 into 7 into 6 into 5. Because 8 minus 4 is 4 factorial and I cancelled it. Now when you will see the answer, it become 1680. This is the total number of the 4-letter word that can be formed from the word equation. Now coming to the next one, how many of these words begin with E? Means I have specified that E should come in the first block. That means E means it is a one way only. I have to write one E only. Now how many blocks are or how many letters are remaining? I need to fill 3 blocks with 3 letters. That means in from how many? Total are 7 because we wrote it E. How many blocks or how many letters we need to write? 7P3. it become equals to 1 into 7p3. That will be the total permutation for how many begin with E. Understood? Now it become how many ends with N. So means I will remove that and I'm keeping N in the last block. Again, N can be filled in one way only, that is 1 into last. How many blocks or how many letters you need to fill? 3 letters from 7 letters. So from 7p3, again it become equals to 7p3. How easy it is if you understand the question. Got it? Now the third or the last point, how many begin with E and end with N. I am again making a block for simple things. So it become E, this become N. I know that these are the specified things. It is in the one way. This also in the one way. Fine. How many we need to fill? 2. From how many? 2 to I filled from the 8. That means the remaining will be 6 letters in which I need to fill 2. So the answer will be 1 into 1 into 6p2. That become your answer. Find the number of 4-letter word that can be formed using the letter of the word mixture, which contain X. This is the first part, and the second part is do not contain X. First of all, we will write mixture, M-I-X-T-U-R-E. Fine. Now find the number of 4-letter word. Count the number, total number 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So total number of permutations will be 7p4. This is the first one. Now coming to that, it can be formed using the letter of the word which contain X. Which contain X. 4-letter word means 4 blocks I made it. That X come in any of the block. They didn't mention it. It can come in the first block, first letter. It should come on the first letter, or it should be a 4th letter. It should be a 2nd letter. They didn't mention it. That means X can come in any of the 4 blocks. That means X can be arranged in a 4 ways. Understood? Now, if I arrange X in any of the 4 blocks, then how many are remaining to keep in the 3 blocks? That is 6. Because X we only put it. So how many are there? 6. It becomes 6p3. Because 3 blocks or 3 letters are remaining to arrange from the 6th letter. X arranged in a 4 ways. This will become your answer. 6p3 into 4. Now the second is do not contain X. Do not contain X. First of all, very easily you removed X. How many are there? 6 letters are there. They did not ask anything. The letter should come here and the letter should come there. So what we do? We will make it if 6 letters are there, I need to arrange 4 letters from that. That means it becomes 6p4. Make a note. Find the number of ways of arranging 15 students A1, A2 like A15 in a row such that A1, A2, A3 sit together in a specified manner. Second is A2 must be seated after A1 and A3 must come after A2. Similarly, the third one is neither A2 nor A3 be seated before A1. They mention it what should be the arrangement. Now coming to the first part. A1, A2 and A3 together. Together means in this way we take it as one unit. Fine. How many are there? 15. 15 minus 3 because we know the arrangement plus 1. Like 15 minus 3 plus 1, it becomes 13 members now. I need to arrange only 13 members because I know कि they have to sit together. That is why we took it as one unit. Now 15 में से you need to arrange 13 members. How you will arrange 15p13? That become the answer of the first one. Need to solve also. I'm not solving it. Like this it will come. Understood? Now you can write as 15 into 14 into 30. Fine. Multiply, you will get your answer. Second one. A2 must be seated after A1. Means if I am writing A1 here, that means A2 will come after A1. Then he said A3 must come after A2. See the manner. The manner is like this. So that means I know that they will sit like this. That means we know that they are sitting like this. Need to arrange only 12 people. That 12 students from the 15 students. So the total will be, it become 15p12. I did not take this because they mentioned it should be arranged like that. So this I took it as a part. It is only the one way only, and 1 into 15p12 we need to arrange the 12 students. Coming to the third part. Neither A2 nor A3 be seated before A1. Means if I am arranging A1 as the first member, that become a one way only. Correct. Now A2 and A3, they did not restrict it कि you should make it on the second place, on the third place, on the fourth place, but they should not be before that. That is the thing. A2 or A3 can be arranged. So I can write कि A2 or A3 will be the two ways. Fine. Need to arrange 12 people again into 15p12. One also I am writing for your sake. A1 can be arranged in a one way. A2 and A3 can be arranged in a two ways, like either A3A2 or A2A3. Anyways, the two ways it can be, and 12 students we need to arrange from the 15 students. This will be the answer for the third part. Make a note. 56p r plus 6 means this is n, this is r. Ratio 54p r plus 3 is equal to 30800 ratio 1. So need to find out r ka value. How to do? First put the formula n factorial by n minus r factorial. N factorial by n minus r factorial. Your r is here, r plus 6. It's a ratio. I am keeping it like this only. It's become 54 factorial by 54 minus r plus 3 factorial. Fine. Is equal to 30800 by 1. Now coming to that, 56 factorial by, solve it now. 56 minus 6 is 50 minus r factorial. I am keeping it like this. It's a ratio. So if I am changing it, it become like this. The denominator become numerator and numerator become denominator. So 54 minus 3 is what? 51 minus r factorial by 54 factorial is equal to 30800. Coming to the next step, 56. I said factorial means you need to decrease one number. So now this is 56 factorial. I will open this factorial because if I will decrease one from that, continuing, so I am getting 54 factorial. So it becomes 56 into 55 into 54 factorial and then stop it. Similarly, 50 minus r factorial ko I will keep it as it is into 51 ko if I will open it, it become like this because if I am decreasing one from that, so it become like this, correct? 54 factorial. Now, this and this got cancelled. This and this got cancelled. I am remaining with these parts. Now, 51 minus r is equal to 30800 by 56 into 55. I can do it by 11. 11 fives are 55. 11 twos are 22. 11 eights are 88. 2800. 28 ones are 28. 28 twos are 56. 2 fives are 10 and 10 tens are 100. I got 51 minus r is equal to 10 or r is equal to 41. Answer. This is the end of the today's video. I believe that you will like it and subscribe it. Thank you.